Hey y'all, good evening, good morning, good day, Ohio, konnichiwa minasan. I'm trying to practice my Nihongo. How y'all doing? Did you enjoy the trivia questions? Were they a good time? Okay, so the first trivia question that I had asked, oh Lord, I gotta go find it. It was, it was what is the name of the Metamorphose print that was released last year but is getting re-released this year, and it's featuring a plus size option. Strawberry sunflowers, actually, my friend. Yes, you. Good job. This was the answer. It's sweet berry gingham. Um, I don't know if you've seen it. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. It's a very cute print. It comes in black and white, like plaid, and it's called, I think it's ivory. Is this ivory? Like a red and white plaid and like an ivory, but it looks more yellow. Really cute. Really excited for it. If you're a plus size Lolita and you're looking for more cute dresses, Meta's got you. And then our other trivia question was what print that was released in 2015 has over 25 color and cut combinations? The answer, a couple people got it right. Yep, it's Holy Lantern. It's Holy Lantern. Yeah, I learned that trivia question from oh Royal Vegas Online. Yeah, it was. I think it was like 27 different ones. Well, don't quote me. So yeah, yep. Yep. Um, we're doing good. We're doing all right. I feel like every time I try to do a live stream, there's some drama going on. But we're doing good because I'm drinking tonight. Drinking some wonderful wine, so it's helping. So yeah, how's everyone else doing? Oh, Adventures with OG. Did you have fun with the trivia? I'm trying to get better at like trying to make these streams interactive. And everyone loves a good trivia game, you know? I gotta come up with more challenging questions, so I need y'all to be stumped. Um, Strawberry sunflowers, you win some air horns. That's all I have for you. I'm sorry. Next time we'll have like virtual prizes or something. So yeah. Um, yeah, it is a lot. 27. Because there's the orange, there's the teal, there's the black on white, there's the black on black, there's red, black, lavender, and black. What else am I missing? There's like the cutso, there's the high waist, there's the two zippers, there's the OP, there's a ton. So yeah. Oh, I got like $2 Chuck. It's like a cheap prosecco, but Trader Joe's is like, hey, if you like sweet wine, just put some juice in it. So it's just like $2 prosecco and some juice. It's like flat wine though. It's really flat. It's not that good. But you know what? We're not gonna be picky tonight because this is what we had in the house. It was either this or some dry champagne. And it ain't that kind of night. So yeah. Hey, you're cooking dumplings. If you're going to talk about food on this channel during a live stream, you have to make enough for everyone in the stream. I don't know if you knew that. So, yeah. Lots of people are glad the week is over. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You scored a new Lolita dress. Tell us about it. I'd love to know. Yeah. Yeah. Fluffy Corn said, what did you get? Tell us. Share with the class. This is a place where you can talk about dresses. Gray. Gray what? Gray? Oh yeah, there was a gray colorway of Holy Lantern. I think that's the one that you have. Yeah. Meadows, Twinkle, Journey, OP, and Navy. Congratulations. Congratulations. You like Barefoot and Scott. Yo, Barefoot? Real good wine. Real cheap wine, real good wine. Barefoot knows what's up. Fluffy Corn. I got in on the lady slot. Oh yeah, I saw that was up. By the way, y'all, let me share my screen here. Is this gonna work? Did I set this scene up right? Oh, I hope I did. Oh, I did! Yay! Okay. This is the let me shrinking this down a little bit so y'all can see it. This is that meta dress I was talking about. It's weird. These people, I know they blurred their face, but no faces remind me of the nurses from Silent Hill. I really don't like it. Anyway, this is the dress that's getting re-released. Apparently the cream in regular size is out of stock. But, y'all, this print, so stinking cute. Look at this. Look at it. So cute. Cute, cute, cute. Let me come over here. And so yeah, that's the dress. If you want to learn more about it, I'll pop a link in the chat. Here we go. Here we go. No. You can check it out yourself. There you go. People talking about buying stuff. Cool. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, so this stream is to talk about Clubhouse. So how many of you guys have heard of Clubhouse? I've talked about it a couple times, like on my social media, but I don't know how many other people have heard about Clubhouse or haven't. So let me know if you have heard of Clubhouse. Also, if you're new here, let me know if you're new. This is a Lolita fashion channel, J fashion channel. And if you're new, I'd love to know about it so we can welcome you with a very warm welcome. But yeah, let me know if you've heard of Clubhouse. It's fine if you haven't. I feel like most of the people who've been talking about it are in, they use it for professional stuff like career development or like content creation or, I don't know, those kinds of spaces. So I'm surprised it hasn't quite made its rounds out to the rest of society yet because it's still in beta. Yeah, okay. A lot of people have not heard of Clubhouse. Cool. Wait, there's drama with Clubhouse? What drama is there? There can be some drama with Clubhouse. Okay, all right, yes. So Clubhouse is an app. Let me connect here to Clubhouse. Let me figure out how did I do this earlier? So Clubhouse, let me pull up my notes. I made notes so I could stay on target. So it's a new social media app that is audio only, and you can use it to have discussions with people in different rooms or clubs, right? So think of it as, you know, any other kind of social media app that you use to converse with people, except it's strictly all audio. So all you do all day is talk, which is great, right? Because then you could like talk for hours or minutes or whatever and not have to show your face, which is great. So you get that like human interaction and you can have real discussions, but like not have to do your hair. So that's one of the great reasons why I like Clubhouse. So it is in beta mode right now. They have, also let me know if my music's too loud. I don't know what it sounds like for you all on your end. So if it's too loud, just let me know because I'm trying to like balance that out. Back to Clubhouse, squirrel brain. So it is in beta mode right now. It's been out for, I want to say it's been around for almost a year, maybe longer. And I just found out about it like this month. And they are already at 2 million users already, but it's iOS only right now. So if you have like an iPhone or an iPad or like any kind of, I guess you can't use like a MacBook. It has to be like an actual iOS device. But you can get on the app. So I'm going to show you what it looks like here in a second. If I can show you, how did I do this earlier, Kim? What are you doing? There we go. Start broadcast. Okay. All right. So let me pull up. Lots of people haven't heard of Clubhouse. You don't hear the music? But you don't. Oh, well, you should. Because otherwise you're going to hear my computer sounding like it's about to take off. My computer's so loud. It sounds like jet engines. Let me see here. Let's see if I can do it this way. Callie. Yes, you do need an invite to join. So let me go to Clubhouse here. Okay. So this is what it looks like in, first of all, let's move that over here. This is what it looks like when you open up the app. It is invite only. So in order to get into the app, you have to get an invite, and you are invited via phone numbers from different people. So you have to know someone who has invites, and then they invite you via your phone number. So that's like one of the downsides of the app, is like you can't just get on it. You have to know someone who's in the app, which kind of makes it good because then it kind of helps vet people a little bit better. You know what I mean? And you can download the app. The reason why, if you were curious about the app and why you want to like download it now, is because I believe you can reserve a username. So right now the app, again, it's in beta mode with 2 million users, and they're working on the Android development part of it. So at some point they're going to open it up to Android, and then it's going to be everyone else in the world getting in this app. So if you are very particular about the username that you want, might want to kind of keep that in mind. So yes, this is the app, and when you sign up for the app, let me show you what you'll end up going through. You'll give it your interests, right? So there's different categories that you could give it for interests. So you have like engineering or tech-related things, and then there's also like hustle-related things. So if you want to talk about TikTok a lot, you can say that's like your one of your interests in the app. There's also wellness. This app is really good for wellness. By the way, there's a lot of rooms about like mental health and taking breaks and how you balance social media and like your life and your family and like COVID and stuff like that, even though you're not really supposed to talk about COVID. But there's a lot of really good rooms around that and a lot of really good discussions in this app. So yeah, as you can see, there's various different interests that you can select. You can select however many you want or however many you don't want. And the reason why these matter is because when you come into the app, on the homepage, it's called the hallway. And the different rooms that show up are based on your interests. Hang on. Let me see. We got some comments. Laura says, I just blew up in Japan. Yeah. I've seen a lot more rooms in for Japanese speakers this week. Same with Germany. They also extended invites to Germany, so there's a lot more rooms for German speakers in this app as well. Hi friend, how you doing? You have an Android, so you won't be able to try it for now. Yeah, that is a bummer, but they have a town hall every Sunday, and they announced that they are hiring for Android developers right now, which means they're about to start developing. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I don't know. There's a lot of predictions and projections about the rate of how many people are going to start getting into this app. And like, I don't know. No one really knows how long this app is going to be around because there are some cons to it, which I will get into here in a second. Okay, so I work in software development, and I will say, I want to say like the main reason why app development tends to be slower on Android is because there's so many more Android devices, and having to build for the different operating systems you can have, how the different device types there are. Like Android has at any given point like 6 or 7 different operating systems that they're operating off of, and they all act differently. So trying to develop one app, you know, that can work for all those different device versions and OS versions is really difficult. So often that's why it's like lagging behind. Like mini podcasts. Yeah, it kind of is. Except like they're free-flowing conversations. There's so many really good conversations. There's also just like super silly conversations. I was in like a Twitch room yesterday, and they were arguing about like Goku and Sailor Moon, who would win in a fight. So yeah, it's really fun. Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah. Adventures in OG. Yep. See, we got it. Yep. It's more expensive, more complex. And a lot of Android people too, like they will rock their phone. Like iPhone people, I've found that we like when there's a new iPhone, we're like, we gotta get the new iPhone. We gotta get the crack. We gotta get it. But Android people are like, no, like I'm gonna keep my phone until like it doesn't work anymore. So yeah. What's going on, Ruffle Rose? How you doing, friend? How you doing? Do you got to use your real name though? Yes. So that is that's one of the cons of the app. So okay, let me get to the bits and pieces. So this is the hallway. You have different rooms, okay? And then you'll see the name of the room. So there's a lot of rooms on here for like learning different languages. So I'm in this Chiba Center group, and in this room, the Intro to Japanese for Black Creatives, you can you'll go in the room and like we'll just talk in Japanese and we'll like have Japanese lessons. So if you're trying to learn a new language, rooms can be really cool for that. There's a lot of different rooms, so many different things. Whatever it is that you do as a profession or as a hobby or whatever, there's literally a room for that on here. There are a lot of celebrities on this app too, which makes it kind of wild. Like, there was a room where all the actors from the show, what was it? It was on HBO. The Wire. They were like having a free-flowing discussion. There's a lot of rappers on this platform. Tyrese was in this platform, and he uses this app a lot. So there's a lot of rooms with like him talking about like, I've been in like 8 Fast and Furious movies, and I'm about to be in this upcoming movie, and it's like, cool, dude. There's also like bachelor rooms, so like they'll have rooms for like the next like bachelor, since we're not like, you know, meeting in person. And there's also rooms for like karaoke. There's like a Shark Tank room, so the judges, not the judges, the investors from Shark Tank are also on this app. So I tuned in a few nights ago. There was like Barbara and Damon, and people can come up and like pitch their idea to like the actual sharks, and yeah. Sailor Moon is clearly sweet. Yeah. So, okay. So let's talk about how you... So I'm going to click into one of these rooms so you can just get an idea. Let's click into this one because this one's still going on. This was a room I was listening to earlier.
Strict precautions regarding, quarantine measures and, proper...
So some of the rules around the app is like, you can't record rooms when you're in it. So like, that's why I had to exit out of that room really quickly, because like you can get in trouble if you record audio without first notifying the room. So that's one of the cool things about the app, is that you can have free-flowing conversations without fear of like someone recording it and then using it against you later, because that's actually a violation of their terms and service. You have to be aware that you're being recorded, and whoever creates the room has to notify people that they're recording the room. So let me turn my volume down, so then we can go into a room. And then I'll also break down how the room is structured. Okay. So you see this little notification that pops up? Yeah, that's just lets you know that you can't do that. So at the top of the app, you'll see these people here, and you have 3 different roles in the app. You have a moderator, you have a speaker, and you have a listener. So everyone at the top of the app is either a moderator or a speaker, and they are on what's called like a stage, right? So they're like presenting or talking or whatever. And anyone with like the little green icon is the moderator, and they're either people who have started the room or they are facilitating the conversation, and they have the ability to control who is in the room or who can also speak. The next kind of role they have are speakers, and these are other people on the stage, but they're not moderators. So these are people who are contributing to the conversation, and so on and so forth. And then you have people who are either followed by the speakers or who are listeners. And these are people who are just listening to the conversation. So if you wanted to join a room and listen in, you don't have to worry about it picking up your mic, because you have to be on stage in order to be able to actually speak into the room. So that's really cool if you're like, I just want to listen in on some stuff and I don't want to actually talk, but you're like where you might actually unmute yourself or whatever. And to get up on stage, you have to like raise your hand. So there's a little hand button at the bottom. And then you raise your hand, and then one of the moderators can either accept your hand raising and then bring you up to the stage, or you're just kind of down there for a little bit. Also, feel free to pipe in if you have any questions about anything. Celebs causing drama. What celebrities were causing drama? Tyrese was really mouthy in this app. I'll say that. Some of the rooms I've been in that he's been in, he's got a lot to say about stuff. Hello, how's it going? Okay, and then you can also invite other people to any room that you're in with this plus button. So if I take you to my profile here, there's the concept of followers and following like most platforms. So you can follow people, and what this does is anytime these people go into a room, or anytime one of these clubs creates a room, you can turn on notifications, so it'll let you know. That way, if like, say you're following someone, like, I don't know, if Michelle Obama ever wanted to get on this app, you could follow her and set on notifications. That way you'll know if she ever goes into a room, she's probably going to be speaking. So if you don't want to miss out on something that she has to say in a room, you could follow her and then turn on those notifications. And then there's also this like leave quietly button. So say you're like, nah, I don't really like this conversation, I'm out. You can leave quietly and it's like, deuces. So that's pretty much the concept of like users and rooms. Some of these rooms can get really big. So at the bottom, you'll see there's the two different icons here. There's like the icon that's like a person, and then there's the one that's like the chat bubble. This room has 700 people in it, and 44 of them are like up on stage speaking. Sometimes these rooms will have like thousands of people in them, which is wild, and they can get really large. But I tend to stick around in the small rooms. So, yeah. Yes, this is an amazing networking app. When I tell you like real estate agents are talking about like summits, or like here's some techniques that you can use to improve your listings. I use this mostly for YouTube improvement stuff and trying to learn more about streaming, because there's a lot of like free flowing conversations. There's some bigger YouTubers on here, like you have like your Mr. Beast or like Logan Paul's, and they'll be in rooms giving out tips to people who are new YouTubers. There's coaching, like not coaching, like actor, what is people called? Coaches for actors. I can't remember his name. But a lot of them are in here, and they talk about mental health like a lot. And sometimes it's just really good to hear really good advice from other people and to get motivated by some of the stuff they're saying. So a lot of free information that otherwise you'd be paying for is happening on this app, which is why I wanted to talk about it. So yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some of the pros of this app. I already mentioned it. You don't have to show your face. So that's really nice. You can, tune in the morning when you're brushing your teeth and hear some good conversations. So yeah. Another pro is that there's literally, when I say a room for everything is on this app, there is a room for everything. But there are some cons to that. So I'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, it's really good for panels. In lieu of, we're not able to like meet in person, probably not for a while. So this app has been a really good way to kind of connect with people. And I found that a lot more people are being more authentic and genuine on this app, because they don't feel the pressure of trying to pretend or like dress up or like anything like that. It's just very, very authentic. And it's really hard to be fake on this app. So if you're worried about like people like, I don't know, being fake, I found that people are very genuine on this app. So yeah. What about my eyebrows? What's going on here? Thank you. It's really, really oily right now. I can feel it. Okay, so let's talk about some other pros of this application. Oh, I didn't show you guys. So there's also a calendar here. So based on your interest, it'll tell you what rooms are upcoming. Like, look at this first one. How do I get my kids to listen without yelling? Right? Like, it's a good room, right? Meditation. Yeah, TikTok rooms. There's also some really interesting like conspiracy theory rooms that pop up every now and then, and those are wild to listen in on. So yeah. A lot of really good rooms for stuff. Okay. So what else do we have? It's good for networking, good for making connections, good for being authentic and genuine, and just it's just been it's been really nice to have other people to talk to, which is part of the reason why I like live streaming, because I can like talk, and sometimes you get tired of typing. Sometimes you just want to get your feelings out. I've been in some rooms where there's been some rooms where people have discussed like stuff that has happened that they've been really wanting to get off of their chest, but they haven't felt comfortable telling their friends and family for whatever reason. But having a space that's small and where they can say things freely without fear of judgment. I've been in some of those rooms and they've been really, really enlightening. So yeah. Okay. So let's talk about some cons of this app. Nope, what? What are you saying nope to? What are you saying nope to? I can't, why is this comment? How do I? Oh, there we go, Kim. Fixing stuff on the fly. Okay, so let's talk about some cons. The first con of this app is that it is incredibly noisy. You can toggle the notifications in the frequency, but it's still really noisy. Especially if you follow a lot of people. Like I mentioned, if you're following a lot of people and you have those notifications on, it will, this song is getting really repetitive, I'm sorry. It will ping you, right? So if you're following a lot of people, it will ping you a lot. And you'll get a lot of notifications on your lock screen and it'll just be like, shut up, I'm trying to work. So, yeah. Along that line, like another con of this app is that a lot of people have found it very addicting because there is this fear of missing out on the conversations because you can't record it. It's not recorded content. It's just all at the time, free flowing, and it is what it is. So a lot of times people feel like they're going to miss out on really good conversations. And so they're on the app all day. There are some people who will work and they'll have an earbud in and they'll be on the app all day. And that's not good. So finding a good balance of using this app and knowing when to turn it off was really good. Yeah. I'm looking at my notes here. Sorry. Another con is that if you are like, so like I mentioned, you can be in rooms with celebrities, right? Like you can be in rooms with very big, significant people. And sometimes you might want to ask them a question, because sometimes you can't ask them questions. You can raise your hand. You'll have to wait like 30, 45 minutes. You get up to the stage and you can ask a question. It can be really intimidating, I'm not going to lie, to ask questions in some of these rooms because you're just like, I'm starstruck, I'm sorry, I'm fangirling, I can't believe I can ask you a question in real life. This would never happen any other way. So it can be a little nerve-wracking. So yeah, being able to find your voice is be a struggle in this app. That's a good point. It's not just text-based things. Yeah. And FOMO is probably the biggest reason I think a lot of people end up staying on this app for as long as they do. And because like there's just so many conversations that can be happening, and especially if you're following multiple people and they're in different rooms and you're like, you gotta hop from room to room, and now they're going to this room, and they're going to that room, and I don't want to take a break, and I was going to eat, but never, I can't eat. I want to be able to ask this question. So gotta find a good balance. Another con. So I mentioned how there's rooms about literally everything on this app. Some of those rooms are really suspect. And they, you know the saying, like, the weird stuff comes out at night. Some of those rooms get real suspect. So just keep that in mind. You can always swipe left on a room to like make it not pop up. Like, see this room? If you see this, know you are enough and deserve. Like, this is Jerry Lee is someone I follow in this app, and they're very positive. So there's rooms about this where people can just feel appreciated. But then there's also some rooms where it's just like, y'all talking about some stuff. So yeah, that's how you hide a room, by the way. But yeah, there's some weird stuff in this app, unfortunately. I also forgot to mention you have to be 18 plus to use this app. So if you're under 18, you cannot sign up. Zero says, just remember, celebs are just paid people too. Yeah, but the thing is, with this app so far that I know about, there's no way to be monetizing this app yet. They are talking about finding a way to do that, and I don't know how that would happen. Why does that look weird? I don't know how that would happen, but right now no one's getting paid. This is all just people talking. Not unless Clubhouse is like paying people, which they might be. They are. So yeah, I think the day that they monetize this app will probably be the day that I stop using it, to be honest. Yeah, so one of the things about this app is it's new, right? And it's taken off really, really quickly over the past couple months. And it's probably going to blow up at some point and be up there with like an Instagram or a Facebook or a TikTok, like the audio version. But it also has the potential to crash and burn. No one really knows, right? So I'm just trying to use it to my advantage where I can. Learn from it where I can and make connections where I can, because I found that a lot of the connections that I've been making through this app are very genuine. And so far, it's all right. Yeah. Yep. Stay away from them rooms. Stay away from them rooms. Yes. And they title the rooms very... Oh, someone's leaving. And they title the rooms very obvious, so like this ain't a room I want to be in. Like they'll use the little sly emojis to get around like the filters or whatever. At some point, Clubhouse is going to catch on to that, but they haven't caught on to it yet. Yeah. You can actually record rooms. So you can start a room, right? So if I hit start a room, you can start rooms in different groups that you're a part of, or you can just start like a closed room and you can select specific people. So it can be like a private audio chat between you and someone else or a group of people, which is actually really great. Or you can make a big social one. So I made a room earlier this week with my friend Laura, which was really nice. And we made one about J fashion. And we just, titled it, and people just popped in and contributed to the conversation around J fashion, which was really nice. But if you start your own room, you can set in the description that the room is being recorded, because people read the description before they enter the room. So if you are letting people know that you're recording this room, then that is allowed. But you're not allowed to record a room without notifying the people in the room that they are being recorded. So, yeah. Yeah. Yep, it'll be a wild time. Being audio only is great for blank music. The rest of the app is screen accessible. Totally. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, but this app, the teeny bit I know about accessibility on apps, this app doesn't have it yet. So I would imagine that is coming, because this app could be very, very powerful for people who are visually impaired. So yeah. See, this is Laura. She helped me do a room the other day. Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was scary. It's my first time hosting a room, but it was really fun. So yeah. What are some other cons? So I mentioned the can't record people. Oh, the other con. You have to use your real name. So that's a pro and a con in some regard, because people can't they can't impersonate other people, right? But it's a con if you don't want your like muggle name out there. So they haven't said anything in their last town hall about being able to create accounts with not using real names, but yeah. Okay, see, someone's pinging me into a room. I'm in a couple Twitch rooms, so I don't want to go I don't care about Warzone. But people can ping you into other rooms. Okay, yeah. Oh, Avina. Hey. Hi, Avina. Yeah. So yeah, you can host rooms about whatever you want. Let me pop a link. There we go, to Clubhouse. There. Hopefully that put in the chat. Okay, it did. So the reason why I'm bringing this up now, also there's a link to Clubhouse Guide if you have any questions about how to best use the app. So again, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because it is taken off right now and it's getting really popular and really big, and I believe you can reserve usernames. So if you are interested in the app, it is encouraged to create your username so it can be reserved, so you don't have to fight to get it later on. I am working on trying to create a club. So I mentioned how you can have clubs in Clubhouse, and you can add people to the club, and then within the club you can create rooms that only people in the club can join. So we can have like EGL clubs or Sweet Lolita clubs, whatever it is. So I did apply for an EGL fashion club, but there are some requirements in being able to have that club be open. Like you have to host rooms regularly, and sometimes it can take months to get that club going. So yeah, so if you are interested at all in the app, no pressure or anything. I don't know if it should jam, but I'm just sharing the word about this app because I know a lot of people haven't heard about it. And yeah, I've been enjoying it. Yes, thank you, Laura. Avina is a fae. Feel bad. Sorry, Avina, if you're watching this. Stand corrected. Well, I guess I got myself on the list for it. Let's see where this thing takes us. Yeah, totally. And like, you just have to be mindful, of what you'd want to use the app for. Again, I've used it for networking. I also joined in on a room earlier about, or is that room? This one, yeah. Should Japan host the Olympics? Like, that's a really thought-provoking conversation, right? Like, this is a conversation that's being had by people in other countries, people who live in Japan, people who speak Japanese. So not only is it helping me hear conversations in Japanese, so I'm getting to also like hear it natively, but I'm also hearing really thought-provoking, interesting conversations about things that I am very interested in and feel passionate about. And I don't have to destroy my eyes looking at my screen 12 hours a day. I can just sit on the couch and listen. So yeah, it's really good about that. How do they certify that people are using their real names? I don't know. That's a great question. I do know that there was someone in one of the Twitch clubs that I'm in whose account got deactivated because he was using someone else's name. So I do know there is some sort of verification there, but how that works, I'm not totally sure. And Chantel says the club sculpture sounds really interesting. Yeah, it does. I'm actually in a lot more clubs than I probably should be in. I'm really only paying attention to like 3 of these, but I wish this club was more active. So yeah, the clubs are cool because, again, anyone in the club can start a room, and then that way the conversation is kept to just those people in the club. So if you had a club for a specific kind of thing, it's just going to be you and your people. So that's nice. That's okay. Sarah says, I wish I had an iPhone or a join. The only Apple product I have is my MacBook Air. Yeah. But again, they're going to be opening up for Android at some point, and I guess we'll see where that goes. I don't know how many countries they're in. I do know they released it to Japan and Germany, and it's in a few other countries as well. I think maybe like France, but don't quote me. But again, you have to set your interests, and then you can start. What was it? Oh yeah, there we go. You'll start seeing those rooms in the languages that those countries speak in. So that's really cool. Does anyone have any specific questions about Clubhouse that they might want to know about? You can also search for things too. So you can search for people and rooms. And if you were going to invite people, the more you use the app, and the more you create rooms, you start getting more invites. So I have 4 invites right now. So if anyone wants an invite, like, just send me an email and I can send you these. I've been sitting on these for like 2 weeks. No one else wants to join Clubhouse. No one else cares. So the person has to be a contact in your phone. So, you know, the people, you want it to be people that you personally know and have phone numbers for, and you're not just like handing them out like candy. So yeah. My wine is getting flat. I'm talking so much. I do know they verify the legitimacy of the phone number. I honestly don't remember how they know your name, to be honest, because mine shows up and I don't actually like it. I don't like necessarily tying my legal name to my like Lolita stuff, but at this point, I'm already in. I'm already in. I'll use my phone. I feel you. I used to be like that, and then I got a MacBook for my last job, and then I was like, oh, I'm a fan. The fact that I can like hand off stuff from my phone to my computer as I'm typing, or like if you copy something, you can paste it on your computer. Oh, it's amazing. Hi, Cassie. Is this Cassie? This is Fulgens? Who's this? Who's this? Hi. FitBK, by the way, y'all. If you like to dance as an exercise, you like to do Zumba workouts, you like to do Afro-Caribbean workouts, FitBK has a YouTube channel and they do live streams on Thursdays where they do an hour workout, and it is the most I have sweat this entire quarantine. It is so good. I love it. I love it so much. So if you're looking for a good workout, Casey, I was going to tell you about this yesterday, and I was like, nah, I'll get it next week. Amazing workouts. So good. Highly recommend. No questions. I'm just smash my face against the window. I want in. That's good. I've been seeing a lot of Japanese celebrities sign up for Clubhouse, and I'm so curious what it is. Yes. I think Laura had set it up above. It's starting to pop off in Japan. Again, there's a lot of speculation around this app. No one really knows. Like, a lot of apps have, you know, great, like, think about like Vine, right? What was the other one that did really good and then fell off like a cliff? Vine was one of them. Snapchat, do people still use Snapchat? I think that was another one that like took off and then fell off like a cliff. This could be another one of those. This could also be another Instagram, Twitter, Facebook kind of app. You know what I mean? No one really knows. But I'm along for the ride, and I'm going to meet as many people globally and domestically as I can. And if you want to hear some great conversations and feel more connected to people, I'd recommend that. Just stay out of the nasty rooms. Bye, Chantel. Have a good night. Have a good night. You love dance workouts? All right. Next Thursday, we're going to do a FitBK live workout. And you're going to hate me. You're going to sweat. The yam's going to be hurting. But, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a bummer. I'm sorry if this is too political, but I find that the app's ability to create echo chambers that could possibly radicalize already alt-right groups is scary. I don't disagree with you there. That could be a pitfall of this app, especially if people can figure out how to title their rooms and silo them so they can all kind of be together. But I mean, I will be honest, this app is very minority heavy right now. That is something that I'm really happy and surprised to see in this app. And I would be so I don't know how the app developers could like see there's a bash. I don't know if this is a real bachelor, but yeah. I don't know how the developers could filter for stuff like that and keep tabs on that kind of thing. Um, but I have to imagine that they have that is on their like radar, right? Because that is not something that anyone is trying to promote at all with this app. Um, Everything that I've seen in this app so far, even just scrolling through like the rooms, is about like facilitating inclusive conversations. And there was a room that I heard about where there was a guy, and he was talking about why like people couldn't just pull themselves up by the bootstraps or something, and why they had to make a bunch of excuses for why they couldn't work hard. And this was in regards to like I think it was like the black community, and apparently that room got shut down real fast, and he got it together real quick based on all the other people in that room. So as far as I could tell, no one in this app is about none of that, and they're not tolerating any of it. But yeah, I could see how that could slip through the cracks. I think the that's part of the reason why it is invite only, I guess, right now. I don't know. Maybe some. I don't know. I don't know. But I have to believe that the app developers have the best interest in mind of the global community, diversity and inclusion, and making a platform that doesn't promote any of that. So yeah. So far, I haven't seen any of that foolishness going on. And the one time someone tried to do it, it was taken care of real quick. So yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Dumplings are done. Gotta scoot. See ya. Remember, next time you make dumplings, you have to make enough for the class. How cute. This sounds like it's gonna go one of two ways: amazingly well or horribly bad. Yep. I don't know. Like most apps, like people are like, I want this app to get bought out by such and such and such, and maybe that's their goal. I don't really know, but a lot of people are giving this app like a year and see what happens in a year, and that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at. Let's see. I think that the whole invite-only conversations make that more likely. Yeah, I mean that's true, but I have to trust that the developers and everyone on this platform right now is doing their best to kind of curb that as much as they can. And if someone did happen to stumble in a room like that, again, I think it would get shut down real quickly. I do know that. So one of the things that they mention in their terms and conditions is that they do temporarily record the conversations because you can report rooms. So you can go in a room, and if you hear something in a room that should not be on this platform, you can report it, and then they can take that recording and determine what they are going to do with the people that were a part of that conversation or in that room. So yeah. Yes, I am. Can you hear my fans? I'm honestly more concerned about illegal sales and such. You can't really sell anything in this app. All you're really selling is yourself, and you can link your Twitter and your Instagram as a link, and that's it. And you can put like free form text in your profile or whatever, right? So like, you could say, "Hey, this is my website," and then go to my thing. But you can't actually buy anything in this app. People will sell themselves, they'll sell their courses and be like, hey, you should take my course, or you should go to my website and buy this thing. But yeah. It does show publicly who invited you, so that adds some accountability. Yes. Good point, Laura. Yes. Yeah. So, let's make that a little bit bigger here. Like, I totally agree that it could be very likely, especially with private social media for their monitoring privacy. Yeah, yeah. One can only hope. And if that does happen, that's when I'm gone. I'm out. I'm out. The internet will take care of them, and it'll get shut down real quick. It'll get shut down real quick. If it gets really successful, look out for the voice chat rooms on Instagram soon. Yeah, like YouTube is picking up on the TikTok thing, so they're like trying to do shorts, and like a lot of these companies, like they can't come up with anything else new, right? So like if Clubhouse really takes off and they realize voice only is where people want to be able to interact with each other more, like yeah, maybe Instagram will do that. I won't even get into it. I feel like I heard something the other day about what Twitter is working on, but I don't know if there's any validity to that, and I don't even remember what it is, so I'll come back to that. I'm really glad about the report options, temporary recordings, and public accountability. Yes. And I was kind of on the fence about the temporary recording thing, to be honest, because I was like, I don't want them to like know what we're saying in a room. But then again, I have like an Alexa, you know what I mean? So it's like, meh. But then there's the if there's a conversation being had in that room that should not have been had, or it is something that violates their terms of service, there is a way to investigate that situation. And your account can get banned. And you know, most all of y'all like are good people, right? So you just gotta get the bad out of it. Oh, they could totally do a live auction with external payments. What? It's again, that's when I'm out. I'll go back to my Facebook. I've been on Facebook since like 2005. You know, I've been on Facebook since 2005. I still have it. I still love it. I'll go back to Facebook or the phone. I'll just call people. Hi, Savannah. What's going on? You're late to class, friend. Yes, more of us need the I'm a head out attitude. Like SpongeBob, I'm a head out. It's time to go. Any more questions about Clubhouse? If not, y'all want to talk about some J fashion events coming up after I drink some wine? From my mug. Oh, what's up, Doc? What you doing here? We're just talking about Clubhouse. You should come on and help me explain Clubhouse, because I hope I did as good a job as you would have. I was talking about the pros and the cons. We're talking about we don't know what's going to happen with it. I don't know how long you've been here either. You might have already heard this part, but you know, Doc is good people. Doc is real good people. Except he won't teach me Nihongo. It seems Twitter is working on it. That's what it was. Okay, thanks. Yeah, that's what I heard. I would trust Twitter probably more. But, you know, Clubhouse is here. Let's use it while we got it. I would love to have more conversations and voice with people in the community about fashion trends and like what's going on and how are people feeling, what kind of cord are you working on and what do you need help with, do you have questions? Like, I would love to have that. So I want to see more people in the community on this app if, you know, they feel comfortable being on it. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Yes, frilly dresses. Savannah, I forgot there was an AP release today. What happened? What happened with it? I wasn't impressed with anything that was getting released. That bear looked real sad compared to the other Milky Bear accessory that came out. I can't remember. But yeah, I imagine it was a disaster because they're always a disaster. I don't know. Tab Cola, still loving that avatar. Makes me think of the audio version of like Amino. Yeah, does anyone still use Amino? I used it for a little bit and then I stopped. All right, we done talking about that? Let's switch over here. Let's switch over to here. What did Angelic Pretty even release today? Let me share my screen here. Do I not know how to use? Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the thing? Where's the thing? I see what you did there. I didn't. I got some real dry champagne. Y'all want some of that? Like, it's extra dry, like Sahara Desert dry. It's not good. It's like regifted wine. You know what I mean? Doc, I did. I put my application in last week because you were cussing us out, and so I put it in. So I'm trying to host more rooms. So I need more people on the app so I can host more rooms, so I can get a club, so we can just talk like this all day, every day. So y'all come join the app. They released some bunnies? Did they? I wish AP had like a... Do I need to go to the AP Japan site? I do. They have better dresses. Why do I never know how to get to the AP site? There we go. All right, it's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. I used to mean up for a few minutes. Yeah, I used it for a little bit too, and I was like, nobody's talking about nothing on here. And then I was like, it's too colorful. This reminds me of MySpace. Not in a good way. Yeah, no one was really into Amino. I know it's still around, but I'm just looking into it. I heard about Amino after it was big and had fall. It was big at one point. I didn't know it was big. I just kind of thought it was just like, meh. I know a lot of people are talking about building a Lolita app for the community, but I don't know how you get everyone to leave their current platforms for that. So I missed Sugary Carnival because I was indecisive. Good for you. You're getting it from a Ecamm member. Who's selling it? Who is selling Sugary Carnival? And what color is it? Is the question. That's the real question. Because Sax is the ultimate colorway of Sugary Carnival. I don't even like Sax, but I will give them that. It sucks to be early to a party and get nothing because. Wait, what? What? AP USA, they need some more servers or something, man. They need me to load test their site. I literally log on like at 11:55 and I hit the refresh button because it takes so long to spin up. I don't even try anymore. I don't want to get my hopes up thinking I'm gonna get anything because you're not. You know what I mean? Like you'll get it in your cart and then it's like it's gone. It's like just flip it down the table. Bunnies. Oh yeah, I saw that dress. The Momo. This one. Laura, are you talking about the salopette? Are you talking about these overalls right here? This is cute though. I don't even like salopettes. This is cute. This is real cute. Does anyone actually wear salopettes? Yeah, no. Look at this. This is it probably looks better at the JSK. Did anyone get this dress? Was anyone successful? This hasn't come out on AP USA's website yet, has it? I don't think it has. Will AP USA even get this dress? Who knows? Who knows? This looks a little... Looks like it's missing some saturation. Sax? This is cute though. How cute that is. Yeah. Did anyone get this dress? It reminds me of Melody Toys. I feel like AP had another print that looked like this. Was it Daydream Bed? No. No, maybe it was Daydream Bed. It kind of reminds me of that one too. Slightly. It still exists. Yeah. Yeah. We're still talking about Amino. Sorry, I'm catching up. I need someone to put comments up on the screen for me. Are you that drunk? Dang, it must have been a long week for real. Put the glass down. Put the glass down. Someone ought to make a chord planner word. Yeah. Wait. Do we not have that? Did we have that at some point? Laura, I feel like you've been in the fashion for a minute. You know a lot of things, friend. Did we have something like this? How would that work? Because you'd have to be able to put all the pictures in. I guess it could just like, I don't know, pull in pictures from like your Pinterest or something, maybe? No, I did. I'm trying to leave the sweet game, Laura. I really am. I'm trying to move more like classic. I like Sugary Carnival, but I don't want it on me. Like, I'll borrow it from a friend if someone wants me to borrow it. I want a sax, but I'm getting it in pink. Yeah, that's the contrast with the sax with the pink. Yes. Yes. Sorry, we were talking about buns. We were talking about these muted bunnies. This is cute. What is this like a brooch? Is this a brooch right here? Does anyone know what this is? This is cute. I just feel like it could pop a little bit more, but maybe that's the point. Is this an Imai Cuda design? Kind of looks like it might be. Maybe not. Maybe I just think of it because it's like light pink. Wrong part of the site, Kim. Angelic Pretty Toys, cute. Sleeping bunny. Bunnies, buns, these ears. Oh, if you guys haven't seen Pearly Cute, she did a video where she talked about all of the upcoming releases for Angelic Pretty. Very well done. She's also gonna be on this stream coming up. So look forward to that. I'm really excited. I wasn't gonna tell y'all, I was just gonna bring her up in here. Won't say when, but she'll be gracing our presence on this channel. I'm really excited. Because she's hilarious. Hilarious. So I'm excited. Savannah says, Savannah, did you get your dress from Devil Inspired yet? Did they update you yet? There's a whole website was down to really? Is it so when did the site go up? AP Japan doesn't care about AP USA though. They don't care about us. They're like, y'all are lucky you're even getting your scraps. I feel like that's how AP Japan feels about us. Yes, you know how to make salad pets look real cute. I have daddy long legs and I look ridiculous. If I wear a salad pet, I'd look real crazy. I might be thinking of Suya Toys, yes. I could very well be thinking of Suya Toys. Which, I do want that dress, by the way. Suya Toys. Oh, come on. What is... Pokemon, please. Yep, I was thinking of this. Good catch, Sarah. I was very much thinking of this dress, which is an actual dress on my wish list, by the way. This exact cut and color on my wish list. If anybody's selling it, holla. There is like cord planning stationery you can get. Yeah, I did a video on how to make one. And I know there's a couple of the people in the community that make notepads, which are really nice. But a digital one would be cool. But sometimes it's nice to write stuff out, right? That's nice. It's nice to be able to do that. Saw someone post a pic of the jazz cap after buying it, and the sacks looked grayish. Really? I don't know. I'm not surprised. We all know that Angelic Pretty stock photos, they don't do the dress justice, and sometimes they're misleading. Can't trust it. Can't trust it. See over there? I love Really Cute. Yes, yes. One girl is hilarious. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna sit here and just let her tell jokes and do her little like dances because she does these really cute dances on her channel. It's interesting how brands are leaning into animal ears on headpieces. Yeah, but I kind of feel like they've kind of been doing that for a while. At least Angelic Pretty has. Like, they always do. I feel like at this rate, they've done bunny ears, like, for the past 3 years, right? They've done something with bunny ears or something with bear ears. But these bunny ears, though, y'all, this is like, what am I supposed to do with this? This is sad. This is, what, you remember the little pipe cleaners? This is what I think of when I see this. I think of pipe cleaners. Yeah. But hey, animals are cute. They're cute. Savannah says, yes, finally I got my dress from Dell Inspired, but I'm still needing the apron from the set. I'm sorry. Just make you one. Just make yourself an apron. Yeah, a guest for the stream. I can only do but so much talking, right? And I believe that there's a lot of really great people in this community. And I want to see more people be more comfortable in front of the camera. So I encourage anyone who wants to get more comfortable in front of the camera or is interested in doing content creation or anything of the nature, I welcome you to come join me on this journey because it's fun. It's fun hanging out with y'all on a Friday night. 31 of y'all are hanging out with me right now. Talking about flimsy bunny ears. It costs almost $40. Actually, by the time it gets shipped to you, it's over $40. So $40 pipe cleaners. That's what we got. That's what we got. I love that Suya Toys dress. One of my dresses I fit now. It's pretty. Yes. Very cute dress. I also loved it too. Very nice. What else we got here? So, did you take part in the bloodbath? That was the Milky Bear jewelry drop today. I did not. Savannah, I believe it was, said the site crashed for like an hour. What was the last release? It was the Dolly, not the Dolly heart. Is it Petite Heart? The one that has like, it's kind of sheer and it has hearts and it has like the long length. I tried to get the JSK, the pink one from that release, and it was snatched out of my cart, and that's when I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. If I ever want anything from AP again, I'm just going to get it from Japan and get a shopping service because I can't endure the heartbreak. I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's too much. It's too much. Wow, this dress was 50% off. When did we miss this? Alright. I couldn't fit it anyway. I heard the JSK for Little Witch was interestingly cut. But no, Aqua Marina Heart with your... That is a Love Live avatar, right? I did play Love Live for a little bit. I'm gonna Dahlia Sens bunny costume from Drag Race Season 12. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember anybody but Latrice. So I'll have to look up whoever that drag queen was. Oh yeah, it's late. Sorry. Have a good night though. I'll see ya. Thanks for hanging out. It's late. I'll try to do this earlier. Maybe not. I'm on the West Coast, so. Little Witch also crashed the site when that stuff dropped. Yeah. Have a good evening. It says the site crashed for an hour and 45. Yeah. That is unacceptable. I got the ring. Oh, congratulations! You were victorious. You did not give up. Congratulations. Congratulations. That is a great job. That was not the sound effect I wanted, but that's what you got. So, congratulations on that. That's great. Yeah. She's like, okay, alright, okay. I do remember Bianca Del Rio because that's your favorite, and she reminds me of the Chiquita Banana Woman for some reason. And I do remember Alaska because Alaska. She's great. I love Alaska. Okay, so we talked about dresses. Another thing I wanted to talk about was let me switch scenes here really quick. So I don't know how many of you are have been paying attention to Bay Area K, but they are a collaborative group of Lolitas from both the Bay Area, California Lolitas, and the Colorado Lolitas are also part of that. And then there's some Lolitas from a couple different organizations that also kind of make up Bay Area K and J Fashion On Demand. And they are having an online event next weekend that will be streamed on Twitch. And the event is called Garnet Ghetto. Ha ha ha. So fancy. And there is a link to the event, and it is a Valentine's Day J Fashion event, and it will be taking place on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And there's panels all day about different stuff. There's a fashion walk. There is trivia, game show stuff. Really, really fun. This is the same group that did Gramarye. They did, I think they did They have with Paradiso stuff online, I think. Don't quote me. They also did the Under the Sea event and Royal Vegas Online and Winter in the Woodlands. So we're having a Valentine's Day themed event next weekend. Everyone's welcome to attend, watch the panels, participate. There is some fun like cooking panels, some crafting panels, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm really looking forward to that. Feel free to check out that link for a list of all the panels that are coming out and everything like that. If you wanted to join the fashion show, you have until tomorrow to get your submission in for the fashion walk. The fashion walk is one of the best things I like to watch because everyone does these, everyone submits their videos, and it's really fun to watch people like get really creative and like into it. And the like chat on Twitch is like live at 5. Everyone is just like really hyping each other up, and it's really great to see. There's prizes for the fashion walk as well, and there's prizes for something else I can't quite remember. I'm sorry, but there's 3 days of panels, and your girl's doing a panel. I'm doing a panel on Sunday about J Fashion weddings. So I'm really looking forward to that because I am planning a wedding, and it's not quite a Lolita wedding, but I will be incorporating some Lolita and J Fashion stuff into the wedding planning process. I'm also doing the panel with Simone and Michelle, and we'll be talking about ways to incorporate Lolita fashion and other J Fashion into your wedding if you are planning a wedding, or if you're just, curious about ways that you could do that. So if you don't have anything going on next weekend, I highly encourage you to check it out. I will also leave you a link to there's a link to their Twitch channel as well as their Discord on the Bay Area K site, so I do recommend checking that out. Aqua Marina Heart says, I still want to know how I'll ask about her hands on decoration dream for her music video. For real. Also, she needs to sell it. Fluffy Corn will also be at the event. She's doing a social mixer. I'm really excited for that. I think the applications for the social mixer have closed, but before, what they used to do were tea parties. So you would have a tea party, and then you could do like icebreaker games and get to know the people in your room on Discord. But the social mixer is like a bunch of different rooms for different categories, and you can kind of hop around and kind of join the room and join in on conversations where you see fit. I found that as one of like the best ways to meet other people in the community right now. It's been really good, and I really need it. Really need an excuse to get real fanciful in my home. So only be less half listen to the rest of the stream. Okay, thanks for hanging out though. Totally fine. Appreciate it. What's up, Fiona? Woo woo. Flipsy Fiona. Fiona is, I be seeing you at Bay Area K stuff. Friend, how you doing, friend? How did I resize this before? I don't even know. I don't even know how I did this, y'all. Oh, that sounds fun. I only started Lolita January last year, so I haven't gotten to meet. This seems fun. Yes, highly recommend checking out the event and just joining the Discord, because they do keep the Discord open between events. So that's also a really good place to just spark up conversations with other people, share your outfits, ask questions, all kinds of stuff. Very, very supportive place, and a really good place, again, to meet other people. I keep saying that. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but again, I'm just sharing the things that I'm aware of, because sharing's caring. Looking forward to it. Haven't worn Lolita since the winter and the woodlands. Yeah, I pretty much only wear Lolita to make videos, and I'm trying to incorporate it more in like daily wear and stuff. Y'all, how did I? There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make it like taller. I couldn't do it. See a Serenity. Yes, that's what it was. Thank you, Fiona. So all of the J Fashion On Demand events that you see, I think most of the ones that have been on Twitch have been brought to you by Bay Area K and a couple other communities. And I don't know. As we all know, it's been a rough almost year, and I very much appreciate the people doing this, because we don't have conventions in person, right? And everyone is doing this in their free time, right? So these are people who are working all day, and then they'll come home, and then they'll stay up till 1, 2 in the morning to put together information and to contact vendors and to get sponsors. And there's also a marketplace. So there's vendors who are making stuff specifically for this event as well. So you can also purchase some fun items that are very specific to this event. So there's also that as well. Fluffy Corn says you should tune in. The panels at the last event were very informative. Yes, I learned a lot more about Gyaru. I very much thought there was like one form of Gyaru, which was Hime Gyaru. Turns out there's a lot more different styles of Gyaru, so that was very informative. And there's the baking panel. There's a couple, and they will teach you like cute recipes for the event. And they have this like love letter pastry one that they're doing that I'm really, really excited for. I can't cook, your girl can't bake, but I will try and follow along as much as I can. So yeah. Ventures and Oji says, oh, haven't been able to participate in any of the digital events. I work every weekend. I'm sorry. That's really unfortunate. I do know next Friday they do have some events that are happening earlier in the day. There's like a Truth or Dare one that Ray is doing. I think it starts at like 3 p.m. Pacific, maybe earlier. I can't remember. It's on the schedule, but yeah, hopefully you could be able to make something happen. It's not quite, and we're living in a different world. What? I don't know what that means. What are you talking about? Thanks. I also have like a Lolita wedding series I'm trying to get together, if I can stop being lazy on the weekends and film it. Because J Fashion and weddings is a thing. I've only known like a couple people that really like talked about it. And not everyone wants a full Lolita wedding, but some people might want to incorporate Lolita somehow. And I don't know. Planning weddings sucks right now. It's like, what wedding? But we still love our frills, and there's ways to incorporate that in that process. So yeah, it sounds fun. If I don't have to work, I'm totally down. It's been hard since I'm in the LA County, and my group is pretty quiet on Facebook. Really? Oh, that's very interesting to hear. Yeah, I hope you can make it. If I see anybody on Twitch or in the Discord, like, I'll chat it up. With y'all, because that's what I like to do. Ooh, wedding stuff, not something I've heard a lot about in the research. Right? And there are people who've had Lolita weddings. Fluffy Corn here incorporated Lolita in her wedding. So you could also talk to her about some of that. Although she's got differing opinions about wedding planning than I do. But she did incorporate Lolita into her wedding. She did wear a Lolita dress for her wedding, and some of us as guests also wore Lolita to her wedding too. So there's different ways to approach that, you know. There's lots of questions around it. So yeah, just want to be able to share what I know, share what I can help out with, and then we just go from there. What up, Fiona? Fiona says hi. Just the fashion shows. Yeah, you be submitting to the fashion shows. And every time I see your clips come up, I'm just like, you better work it. You better spin around that pole. I love it. I love it so much. So, yeah. Did you submit for this one? I'll be looking for you if you did. How did you put date in February? It was going to be my first meetup last year, but oh, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully you can make this one. You can get all dressed up in your house like everyone else, and it'll be great. Fluffy Corn says, what did you say? Bring back Frilly Fridays. Yeah. Yeah. This is as frilled up as it's going to get today. Sarah says that baking one sounds very interesting. I've never participated in online events. Yeah, I think this group does it very well as one can for people being scattered and for it all being digital, because they try to make it as interactive as possible, and Twitch is a good place for that, and they really think through the panels, and they try not to have the same stuff over and over, right? So you're not going to have your like Lolita 101 panels. You're going to have panels that are more geared towards other things that as more experienced or seasoned Lolitas kind of wish we saw more in some of the programming that exists at events. So here, let me just share my screen here so I can see what I'm talking about. Not that one, Jim. Oh, you're together, girl. Dang. Like Thursday, rom-com movie night. What are we watching? I don't know. There's a marketplace. Let's see what's going on. Panels day 2. Tier Wine, J Fashion Truth are there, right? A masculine makeup demo with I love Toshi. I met them once at Paradiso. So amazing. Makeup also on point. So right, like this looks like a really cool panel. Lots of really cool stuff in here. So take a look. Stuff going on all day long. They got stuff going till 1:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. My behind's gonna be in bed. I'd turn to a pumpkin at 9. I'd be so tired sometimes. 2:45 in the morning. There's stuff going 2:45 in the morning. It's like when you go to cons. The cons that like, I hate to like bring up like sad stuff, but the cons where they would be in hotels. Those are like the best conventions, because you can go to the con downstairs, and then when you're like, I need a break, you can go right back upstairs, take a nap, put your Kigo on, and go back downstairs and continue the party. I love it. So, this is the closest we can get. You could take a nap in between like 11 p.m., right? And then wake up at 2:45 and let's do some stitching and let's hang out. So, yeah, lots of cool stuff. This one also seems really cool too. So there's this panel where she's going to teach you how to make a plushie with a fuzzy sock. This one looks so fun. I can't wait. Can't wait. So yeah, if you didn't know about it, now you know. Take a look. Get ready. Coming out. Okay, it's my spiel. Ken, I'm just telling you now when I'm done with my commission queue. Am I? Me? Cool. Thank you. What is it? So sweet. Thank you. I did, but I'm not sure if they will accept it. I went with an arrow cord. So no, but they were asking. So I saw some stuff. There's like there's a category for that, isn't there? So arrow. Am I saying it right? Is it arrow or arrow? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce stuff. There is there's a category for that. I thought. Yeah, see? Spice. That would be the spice category. Caliente. What do you say spice in Japanese? Wasabi? I don't know how. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, there's different categories. Look at these prize winners. Yo, look at them. Cookie Dough Everything. Tornu Soul. Nia Glass. Okay. Talking a lot about this convention, but I hear people who are like, I wish there were more things. And like, this is it. This is it, y'all. I don't want to see none of y'all doing in-person meetups anytime soon. So this is what we got. I know the last event they tried to do more paneling and programming and things to accommodate people in other countries. So I don't know how this lines up. Actually, I think this does line up for you, Laura, in some regards, because you're a day ahead and it's like your money. So yeah. Adventures and origin. Yay! Yes! Yeah. Yeah. I think it helps that the Bay Area is on the West Coast, so we could go a little bit later. So yeah. I think I missed a comment. At IRL cons, it would get tiring having to do one-on-one every time. Yeah, and yeah, they kind of specifically ask people when they submit panels, like, well, not ask, they kind of like say, like, you know, we're not really taking any one-on-one content right now. We're looking for more advanced content and more diverse content. So that really helps. I feel like a lot of the one-on-one stuff you can kind of find through like YouTube and blogs and stuff. So, oh, we already looked at that one. Do keep in mind that they list times in Eastern and Pacific. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Oh, the fashion walk is deadline's on the 1st. Oh, I thought it was tomorrow. Well, y'all, when you get off this stream, start putting your cords together and film your fashion walk. If you want to. I promise it's like really cool. And they do such a good like job of putting all the different coordinates together and making like a video. It's really good. So I'm contemplating submitting something. It'll really depend on how much energy I have tomorrow. But we'll see. Fuzzy sock tutorial is the peak of human achievement, right? All the socks we got, all the fuzzy ones that we've been buying since we're at home a lot more. Turn it into a little Musikunya. Pretty risque. Well, if it doesn't make it, you know how to find me on Facebook. I'd love to cheer you on. I think it's pronounced like cool. Night. Have a good night. And what they're showing, but still spicy. Spicy. Y'all know I don't know how to pronounce nothing. I don't know how to pronounce nothing on this channel. All right. So that was the upcoming Garnet Coteau event. I put the link in the chat. I can drop it one more time if anyone wants to check it out and find out more information or join the Discord. Make some new friends, find something to do next weekend. Amani, what's going on, friend? How you doing? And then, other than that, it's pretty much all of our topics. Does anyone have any questions about anything at all? Let me know. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions. I did mention I am having people come do streams with me now, which is really exciting. I'm surprised people want to come on the stream with me, but I'm really happy. So Pearly Cute will be joining me. And then I have a couple other people who also will be joining me on some streams. And then I'm working on some collaborations with some other people in the community. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. I'm working on a lot of, I have like a ridiculous backlog of videos to get through. I'm trying to tackle some of the more challenging topics that can sometimes exist in this fashion. So I'm just trying to make sure that I approach them well and find the energy to do it. So yeah, I'll look out for that. Not going to have a video tomorrow, by the way, because I didn't edit it. I filmed it and then I didn't edit it because I started a new job this week and I've been really busy. So that'll be up next week. And it is a dress review for Rose and Maiden. I think that's the name of it. So yeah, overall, I really like that dress. But yeah, I gotta edit that video and then get that up. And Buffalo Rose, we got a comment. I've been holding on to Fiona Queen OP since July. You know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say you should do it. I think you should do it. Because also, every time I see that dress, I'm like, dang, I want that dress. And then I don't ever get it when I have the opportunity to. So I want to be able to look at it and be like, dang, Kim, that's a beautiful dress. Person look good in that dress. So I think you should do it. That's what I think. I wish I'd heard about this sooner. I wish I had time to prepare a cord for the fashion walk. Amani, did you miss the part? Did you miss the part where it said you can submit your coordinates until the 1st? What you doing tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow? You got time? You need help putting together a report? I'll help you out. Actually, you don't want my help. I have so much going on tomorrow. It's ridiculous. By so much, I mean I need to film like 5 videos tomorrow because I'm behind. But you got to the 1st, friend. I would love to see any cord that you come up with. What category of Lolita would you put marine dresses in? Sweet, classic? I kind of feel like Sailor Lolita is like a sub-style of a style. But I'd probably put marine dresses in. Ooh, see, it depends on how you cord it. Folks, what do we think? What do we think here? I would say sweet. I don't know what anyone else would say, but I would say sweet. What color is it? First of all. Because that's also probably gonna... Like, I think of marine and I instantly think of navy, but I know you could have a marine, like, themed dress and it not be navy. So... yeah. Yep, see, Lonnie? Yep. I tend to lean sweet. Are you putting together a cord for the fashion walk? Editing videos is so much work. I'm just not appreciating your trip. It really is. It is. And like, I don't know. I feel like I used to get wild and crazy with my editing, and then I realized that no one cares. So I don't need to get so wild and crazy. But it is a ton of work. But I will say, knowing how to record and re-record when I mess up reduces the amount of editing that I have to do, because I can cut out specific points where I know this whole part I can take out because I'm redoing it at this point. And also like keyboard shortcuts to cut and edit, like Command B, all of that. It's really saving me more time. And says I feel like it's in between classic and sweet a lot of the time. Yep, definitely does border on. Oh hey lashes, what's my lash? Oh hey lashes, how you doing? This one's lifting though. Y'all can't. I don't think you can see it, but it's lifting a little bit. It's about to come right on off, and as soon as the stream is over, I'll have to rip these lashes off real quick, fast, and hurry. Caesar? I don't know if I've heard of this dress. Should we look it up? Do you want me to look it up? You want me to keep the secret? I'll keep the secret. I think the color really influences it between classic and sweet. Yes. Agreed. Yeah, everyone's saying it depends on how you cord it. I think a lot of people tend to lean more towards sweet. But you could make it classic. Again, I think it also depends on the color of the dress. Because I instantly, when I see pink or sax, it's sweet. I don't care. Especially if it's like a baby pink. If we're talking like a muted pink, I might lean more towards like classic. But if we're talking about pastel pink, sax, it's... I don't know how you classify that. Classify that? That doesn't work, Kim. Shut up. Doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. All right, friends. If there are no other questions, I don't know why it did that. It was just like, boom, here. I gotta turn that off. It's a bit too much. It's a bit too much. Yeah, so this stream was all about Clubhouse. If anyone has any other questions about Clubhouse, I think we're done talking about Clubhouse, though. I think everyone's done. Everyone's like, okay, Kim, like, whatever, like, no one's gonna download another app, like, shut up, I'm fine with what I got. I get it, it's fine. I'm just letting you know, it's out there. If you want to invite, let me know. I can invite you. And then we talked about AP crashing their website because they don't know how to upgrade their servers. And then we talked about an upcoming J Fashion event next weekend. So that was pretty much our agenda for today. What are you disagreeing with? I have a pink classic dress by Miss Point. I said you could. I think of baby, like pastel pink. I think is sweet, but it could also be classic. To me, it kind of depends on the shade of pink. It also is going to depend on how you cord it, right? So, like, if you've got a pink dress and you've slapped 71 bows on your head and you got twin tails, copy. All right, y'all. Got any questions? Anything I want to see on the stream? Anything I want to talk about? You got. I'm wrapping this up at least in the next 15 minutes. There's no other questions. We can wrap up a little bit early. 2 hours was my limit for this stream because I got no stream to do. And I gotta finish drinking my wine. I have barely touched my wine this evening. Goodness. Now it's lukewarm. Lukewarm white wine. Ugh. This is just rude. Disrespectful to the senses. This man was laughing at me. What did I do? How did you guys like those trivia questions earlier? Was that a good time? Do you want me to prep you next time I do trivia? Thank you. I'm trying to get my reps in so I can not be more comfortable on streams. You know, provide better content. I will also say, I am working on a game show for this stream. Lolita J Fashion based. I will need participants on this show. So, be on the lookout for some future communications. Asking people if they want to have a little bit of game show. Because, I don't know, I think game shows are fun. I'm that person. that likes to pretend they're Steve Harvey. Add more ice cubes to that wine. No, because then it's going to water down the wine and it's going to be even more nasty. But I will once this is over. I'm going to pour another glass and add some ice cubes. Hope. I like the trivia. What's up, Hope? Hope. Are you full of a lot of hope? Is that a joke you get a lot? I'm sorry. It's the wine kicking in. I like trivia too. Okay, are y'all ready for a trivia question that's not related to Lolita at all? This is one of my favorite trivia questions to ask, okay? Y'all ready? Why do my comments, y'all like to watch me struggle with my software? By the way, y'all, if you're wondering what I use to stream and make these wonderful comments pop up, I use a lovely tool called Ecamm. And I also just hit my mic, the cup. They sent me this wonderful mug. Really fun, folks. Mac only. But if you're looking to get into live streaming, or if you are looking to just create content in general, and you like something that's easy, check out Ecamm. No, I'm not sponsored. I pay money for this software. So I talk about things that I actually legitimately like. Okay, Hope, what did you say? I'm sorry, I missed it. I've been listening this whole time. Online shopping would have been like 4 days, and I still can't decide what to buy, so I gave up and decided to participate in the chat. What site were you looking at? Was it Closet Child? Did you decide not to buy a $2 shirt that looked like it was a llama? It wasn't $2. I just think about that. I just think about that dress and that first stream I did. I think it was the first stream I did. I can't remember. It was, that thing was ugly. Y'all remember that? All right, we ready? We ready? Okay. Trivia time. Dang, what's the question? Hold on. Okay. All right. What is the smallest country in the world? I'll wait for your comments to come in. By population. Did I say this right? Did I say this trivia question right? Hold on. Make sure I said it right. Okay, I did say it right. Okay, cool. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? We got comments rolling in. We got some answers. What do y'all? We got Sealand. We got Luxembourg. All right, Sarah. Sarah says Liechtenstein. Is that the answer? Nope. Fluffy Corn. We already established that Sealand is not the answer. What else we got here? We have Imani says the Vatican. Imani? Yes, yes. Adventures in OG also said the Vatican. That is the answer. The Vatican is the smallest city in the world. Smallest country, excuse me. Smallest country in the world. It is an entire country, apparently. Wait, what country is this? I've never heard of this one. Never heard of this one. So yeah, that was our final trivia question for the day. I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head. I used to have like a bank. Yeah, the Vatican, it's a country, apparently. Yeah. So I used to have like a bank of trivia questions that I just used to keep stacked in the back of my head, and I don't remember any of them anymore. I used to tell like trivia questions at work all the time. Like, when we'd have like a stressful day at work, I'd be like, "Here's a trivia question," and it would make people feel better. But I don't go to the office anymore, so yeah. Wow. Turn on a live stream and come up with some knowledge. Yeah. You're welcome. I'll try to do this more often. I should make that a reaction. That'd be cool. All right, y'all. This has been really fun. If there are no other questions, I guess we're gonna wrap it up here this evening. This has been very fun. Thank you for hanging out with me this evening. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you have any suggestions for things that you'd like to see in the future, feel free to let me know. Leave a comment, email, drop in the chat, all of that good stuff. Always welcome to leave suggestions. I'm over here playing around with my Stream Deck because I'm obsessed with it. I think it's really fun. So yeah, I will be back So I was planning on streaming every other Friday, but next Friday I will be back with another stream because, I don't know, this is fun. And I may or may not have a guest with me on the stream. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. This is really fun. If you have any questions, let me know. And I will... Oh wait, I accidentally muted myself. That was really fun. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my stream. I'll be back next Friday with another stream. Feel free to leave any suggestions you have in comments that you might have for the next time. Okay, bye! Thank you, Hope. See you next week, Ashley.